being a boss can be very difficult, and running my own makeup collection is something that only I can do, and no one else in this room could do it. Not Molly, not any of my clothing. Molly, darling, can you please send in the first interviewee for the position? Or it's not really a position. Hello. I can't say I'm super happy to see you. To be quite honest with you, I don't feel like you have anything to offer me. Let me just pull up your resume really quick. $38. You're represented by Phlur. I see. Sultry sweetness rises in a delicate wisp of smoke. Beneath resinous swirls of incense, rich aromatic birch ignites against a backdrop of smoky balsam and bold cacao blanc. Gold amber radiates warmth, unveiling the creamy allure of cashmere vanilla. Lose yourself in vanilla smoke's heady embers. I can't say that your predecessors have ever impressed me. I have smelled some of them, and I have been impressed by none of them. And your agency has a habit of sending many new clients out there. Many people rave, but I think it's all just hype. What do you think? You can't talk, you're a fragrance. Okay. I see that there was a note sent from your agent. I wanted to reimagine our beloved vanilla fragrances for a new season as the days grow shorter. That doesn't make sense. The days are getting longer, and this just came out. So I'm a little bit confused. Days grow shorter and colder. It's 67 degrees today. It's been very cold up until now. You crave nights enveloped in the rich, let me try to say it the way that they probably intended. You crave nights enveloped in the richness of sultry candlelight to combat the shadows. Those seeking warmth can find it in the notes of vanilla smoke. So as I said, we just run forward. So this is confusing for me, actually. You have other vanillas. There's other vanillas. Vanilla, revolutionary. There's other ways we could go. Bring in a floral that the girls will love. Vanilla is kind of nothing at this point. Everyone's done a vanilla. And the thing is, if you start doing weird vanillas, the vanilla gourmand girls aren't going to love it. Also, this sounds very similar to By the Fireplace. Sounds very similar. And that already exists. So it doesn't feel like you're really filling a hole in the market. You didn't consider any other scents. Right. Thank you so much for your time today, but I don't think we're a good fit for one another. I think maybe head back to your agency, head back to Phlur, tell them that we're ready for something exciting and not boring, and something that feels like they put a little more time in because they seem to be rushing out these releases all the time. So if you could just send that message to your agent, thank you so much. Molly, be a doll. And could you please send in my next interviewee? I'm not supposed to look at the camera ever. Oh, even when we're doing okay. Gotcha. Oh, beautiful. I recognize you. I recognize you. You seem to come from a house I'm very familiar with. Is that vanilla envelope from me? Oh, there she happens. Okay. So there are 4 of you. Okay, let me see. Okay, I see Chelsea sent you. She's not going by Chelsea. Well, that's her God-given name. God gave her that name. Not even her parents. Gucci is already a Gucci that we all know. We all know I have a bronzer from Gucci. And bronzers, you seem to be. Tell me a little bit more about you. There's nothing about you in here. This is tax information. So, $58. Fluid outs. 4 shades. I guess there are 4 of you. You two, are you twins or not? Different shades, same outer packaging. Gucci, did she run out of money? That's very embarrassing. So we just don't care about the deep colors. Oh well. She never seems to anyway. Buildable liquid bronzer, layers and blends seamlessly for a believable bronze that's never streaky or tacky. Nourishing ingredients and an amino acid infused active in my bronzer. So only for the part of my face I bronze. Apply all over for sunny warmth or to the high points of your face to create dimension. I have a lot of bronzers, and I just don't see what the four of you would be able to offer me. Well, you two specifically, I guess I have no space for you. And then the light medium ones with the different colored packaging. Not the twins over there. I just don't think you have much to offer me. I have my Gucci bronzer. I have my Chanel bronzer. I have the Trixie. Yeah, I know. The Trixie Cosmetics cream bronzer. It's really working out for me. And that's still a testing product. I'm not even committed to that one being full-time in my makeup collection. So I don't see a place for you in hautemess headquarters. And yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to text Gucci. I see potential in you, but I don't see the range. I don't see range. And if we can't afford to make custom components for the 4 shades we did bother to make, I just don't see the point. Yeah, it was really nice to meet you, ladies. Really nice. We'll call you. I know you said don't look at the, I know, but like, I watched The Office. I do be funny. Right, so documentary, very serious. It's very serious. It's very serious. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I want you to get it. Promise. Okay. Oh, oof. We're in. Sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. Hey, Malls. I call her Malls. And sorry, I'll talk to you. I call her Malls. So, Dad, Malls the dolls. She doesn't have a mouth. She can't say anything back to me, but she's a very hard worker, and I haven't paid her a lick, and she's been my assistant. Oh, I think since I was like 3 or 4. Hey, doll! I'm sorry about don't ever get bold, sweetie. We bring in the next ones? Should we order lunch? What are you thinking? Whatever you want, honey, put it on the card, the company card. No Chick-fil-A, okay? We're taking it seriously. Hello. Sit down, a lot of you. All that mayhem. You look like highlighter sticks. 6 of you. Oh, right. You don't very mayhem, are you? You're very light. Right. Just aesthetically, you think that we could have tied it in somewhere with the promotion of the album, or maybe we're not thinking about that, or maybe Mother Bob doesn't really care about you. She's never really seemed to care about you or any of your other fellow products in the line. No, she never has. Amazon. Mother, we're working with Jeffrey. Well, so I know where you come from. I know it may have. What's your favorite chat? Blade of grass. Wait. Right. I'm just pulling up your resume. You know, blade of grass. What's mine? Well, I love how bad do you want me from Big Me too. How bad do you want me? Yeah, no. Don't make me sing. You guys are crazy. I know. I sound great. How bad do you want me? How bad? Well, I like that when I like vanish into you. It's just the way she comes in. She comes in around. Sorry, faith and mine, not a picture right or bedside. You know? Oh, honey, please. Okay, you guys. Well, you're new here. I mean, you don't know you know the classics. What I'm reading here is glide on ethereal glass skin without disturbing the makeup underneath. Heavy claims from a balm. A serum highlighter. Okay, I see hyaluronic acid swelling and marine extracts. The serum-based highlighter immediately boosts hydration by 59%. Is that just because you're wet? No. Be honest. If you're wet, it's going to do that. This highlighter's slim silhouette makes it easy to add a long-lasting glassy radiance anywhere on the face and body. Hey, Hey, Miles. Hey, I think we have something like this. Can you grab it? Can you grab it from the regular drawers, the permanent drawers? Right. Can you just toss it? She's just grabbing something for me real quick. See this? This is from Chanel. Have you heard of her? This is their Balm gel, and I already have this. So what are you gonna provide to me that she can't? Besides these weird skincare claims. I don't like that about you. I really don't. I've already done my skincare by the time I'm putting on my highlighter for the day. And when I take off my makeup, I'm not going to slather this on over top of it. Or you. I'm not really sure what you're offering me. You seem really pretty and you seem a little sparklier than this. But I also have other cream and liquid highlighters that I would prefer to use over all of you. Like, it's like you don't think you're a good enough product to stand on your own. So skincare. Do you set? Do you guys sit down? I don't know. Serum is different. I don't know. I'm talking about balm highlighter, but a lot of balms, they don't really set like that. So I don't know. Maybe you do. I know you're out in the world. And they could have watched the review already. But here's the thing: when you're making cinema, sorry, Dan, calm down, Dan. When you're making cinema, we're filming this. Yeah, that's why I got mic'd before you came in. Except you don't talk. You don't have a mouth. You're just like Molly. You're just like Molly. But yeah, I forgot where I was going. I said, Dan yelled at me. Dan, can we call people mixes? So, a pert girl. A wonton woman. Not wonton. What? Dan, I swear to God, if we keep fighting about me making eye contact with the camera, Jessica's just doing her job. Don't yell at Jessica, she can't move. There's not a lot of things to move off the smart. Oh, cinema. You're fired. Well, you never had. You can go. Well, we figure this out, Dan. Dan, I'm gonna need you to calm down. And the other workers are very busy. Stop yelling at me. You can't tell me I'm loud. This is my room. I don't appreciate the tone. Jessica gets it. Jessica, no. Maybe you're not a minx, you're a dog. Okay, Dan, I don't know about this next one. No, I really don't know how we're going to proceed with this one. I've said that I won't talk about this brand anymore. No, I just... The thing is, Dan, this brand we're about to talk about, I used to stand. You didn't like my takes on Mayhem. Dan, you're just a little fag, aren't you? Takes one to no one. So I can say that. Yeah, so Dan, I really don't want to talk about this. I don't want to talk to these. I don't want to any of these. Oh, you brought them in specifically because of my history with the brand. Yeah, I see some things on this application that I don't love already. I see it's an IP collab. All right, Dan, I spent thousands of dollars on this brand, and I cannot believe where we're at with them. Malls. How's it looking? Like, is it bad? It's bad. Is it a repromote? Oh, it is. Hi. Yeah, no, I know. I feel like you've been warned about me, and I have been warned about you. Well, more in the fact that I read your application. Honestly, surprised that you're still submitting applications to be in my makeup collection at this point, because I feel like we almost explicitly made it clear that we weren't going to do that. We're like, you and I are mostly over, and I just don't see a pathway forward for us. Yeah, I know Pat McGrath. I've met her work. And I see that she's your agent. So Candy Crush. Interesting. I honestly don't know what to say. You're a re-promote. You nail polishes. No one cares about you. No one knows how much you are. Let's see. Pat McGrath. An assault to the eyes, this homepage of this website. $32. Yeah, I understand that there are luxury lacquers for the nails, but it does feel like a stretch. It does feel like a stretch. 2 colors, and then 2 lipsticks re-promotes, and then 2 lip glosses free promotes. Yeah, a bit of a bummer, isn't it? What? I'm sorry, what? She's working with Louis Vuitton for their makeup launch? If I knew the number for 911, I would call it. That's a Gabby quote.
And if I knew the number
What's the
to
Gabby quote?
911, I would call.
Hey, who's the editor? Sound? How am I doing on sound? I have no idea. I'll find out in post. Yeah, it's just me looking in the mirror, I guess, for the sound, isn't it? Because I figure all this out. Nightly, Dan. Just gonna make a quick call. Oh, Patricia. Hello. Hi, yes, it's me, Tom, also known as Victoria now these days. No, it's not an official name change, it's just a bit. See? Darling, I've heard some news about you. It sounds like you're doing Louis Vuitton's makeup line. That's very exciting. That's very exciting. Now listen, I know we've had our differences in the past. Don't hang up on me. Don't hang up on me. Don't you do it, Patricia. So my understanding here is you're doing Louis Vuitton. So have you bothered with your brand or what? Do you know what's in front of me right now? Yeah, no. You, everyone, we all think you, Patricia, are collaborating with Candy Crush. Which, do you even know what that is? Yeah, I can't remember your time to play Candy Crush. Unless you pay for premium, and then maybe you can play it on the planes. Yeah, when you're Charlie McAvoy for fashion weeks. Okay, so 55 lipstick. That seems excessive. Do you remember when you launched a bunch of lipsticks? And yeah, how many of those do you have left? Yeah, when you go on your website and then you go to the lip section and you look at the matte lipsticks. Almost most of them and all of them are out of stock. Yeah. No, I also saw that you're having some trouble with the brand, too. Yeah, I briefly saw a headline. Let's get back to the Louis Vuitton of it all. 8 eyeshadow palettes. Oh, honey. You're going to release 8 eyeshadow... Sorry. When was the last time you released a mothership, Patricia? It's years! Years! Oh. And then the Star Wars of it all happened. Yeah, well... I've gotten to know Monica thanks to that whole situation, so that's really great. So, Monica Bell? Anyone ever, Go ahead and see a post from Monica in a while now that we're talking about her. Yeah, no, I know you blocked her, so you really haven't seen her in a while. 8 eyeshadow palettes, right. Well, here's the thing, Patricia. I really wish you the best, Patricia. I hope the Louis Vuitton is a success, and I hope it reinvigorates you and your brand. Or it makes you finally decide to chop yourself off of the brand. It doesn't seem like it's going to be around for much longer. Darling, I'm just telling the truth. So good luck with Louis, darling. I hope to see something worthwhile from you soon. And maybe the Louis will do it. Maybe it will. Okay, kiss it. You're still here. Couldn't tell you last time I painted my nail. Like the Lost Glosses, but I've gotten rid of most of them, or all of them, at this point in my collection. And, I never really liked the matte trans lipsticks. So, I said trans. I didn't say trans. I know it's a hot button topic. Keep it in. Edit that out. Keep it. Trans! Oh, maybe this video will get age restricted because I said trans too many times. Where's those House Op girls? Talking to Patricia like that. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good. But you know what's great? She's never gonna get my money again. To leave a Todd. I'll look at it. Louis is pretty ugly. And I never bought into the Hermès either. And that's the thing that seems like it would be right up my alley. Maybe you're post-consumer, post-packaging. Maybe I'm in a new era. You've never watched one of my videos, Dan, have you? Are you just a wood square on my wall that I'm talking to as if it is a person? Right. Dan's the producer. And Jessica say Vincent. Oh. I'm just barged on right in, didn't you? Hello. So colorful. So colorful. So bright. It's blush season. More color than you? No. Saie. Even worse. All right. Saie powder. It seems very unlike Saie. You guys know how to print a PDF. A lot of people can't figure that out. I don't know who runs Saie. I don't know her. Him. Financial capitalists. But they don't even know how to print a PDF. Oh dear. Print is so small. Luxurious and plush, SuperSuede blush has easy pickup and effortless breathable color payoff. You look like Laura Geller blushes. Okay, the velvet texture melts into skin seamlessly, blurs without silicones. Where's your pop boy silicone? Clean. Oh, you're clean. We recommend storing SuperSuede out of direct sunlight or harsh lighting when not in use. Elaborate on that. Right. Well, you can't. Don't mouth.
Mouse? I'm not, just like you. Do you feel seen?
Here's what I think about that. So we're in the darkness. Now, I understand that a lot of products are supposed to be stored in darkness and out of the bright lights, specifically skincare, but we often hear that call for makeup products. So that makes you very special. But here's what I know to be true. Sephora's, for about most of the day, more than half the day, this bright light shining down. And a lot of times your brands provide testers. And those testers sit open under those bright lights. So what I've garnered from this warning call in your messaging is that you will lose all of your pigmentation when you're being displayed in Sephora's, which will make you very unappetizing unless people catch you right at the beginning. Now, I don't know if other baked blushes have this problem. I've never heard anyone say this about a baked blush. Now, I do have a blush that historically, when left in the Sephora lighting from Valentino, yes, the eye to cheeks, darling, they look really bad in Sephora displays, unless you catch a new one, which is why I ended up buying mine, because that one was fresh. That tester is fresh whenever I bought that one. It looked really great. All the other ones were all washed out, so I have to imagine that's what's going to happen to you. Also, you're from Saie. Have you heard my spiel on Saie? Like, no one says anything about you, because, Jesus, why would we? I'm sorry to say it. I know I have a place for you. But everything's baked right now. Baked gelée, baked powders. I'm not a big fan of baked powders, baked blushes. I have a couple, but most of the time I just move on. I'm very in my cream era. Very creamy. You could go see Rare Beauty. Yeah. Yeah, Laura Geller, I mentioned her. You already know about Laura. So I thought you were at Kosas. The cow titties. They're also making baked blushes. I don't know what this is all about. I don't know. I don't know if you all are conspiring amongst yourselves. You may go.
Hey, Molly, I did tell you to send in the next applicants. Well, they're in here, Moll. Yeah. Do I need to hire a new assistant?
Who are you? You look just like the last ones. Well, you're a little flatter. You guys flat earthers? No, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. When you're making cinema, it's really tough to know what's going on, especially when you're trying a new format that you're not sure will work. Tower 28. Oh, did you guys see Urban Decay, competitor of yours? Not clean, no. That's never been their thing. They've never been clean. They used to name their lipsticks after drugs and such. And they released a blush. There's a new blush over there, and they look like they're in Tower 28 packaging. And then you all come out, and you don't look anything like the Tower 28 blushes, the cream ones that we know, but the Urban Decay ones look a lot like that, so you might want to watch out for that. People might get confused with the branding. I also saw that you had some commercials out, and I did see those. Those are really great. You have some of my friends in there. I love Arasha, Angela, and Olivia. Yeah, they're over at Smart. I love to see internet royalty being represented in your marketing. Love that. No, that's great. That's great. And they're all actors on their own accord, and we can't forget that. They might be members of Smash, but they are also actors. You're a setting powder. What? Hold on. Talc-Free formula. Do you guys know Nikita? Do you know It Girl? She recently went on a tirade about how if there's no talc in a powder, it's not a setting powder, and it is a finishing powder. So, go watch her. Go watch her TikTok reel. Well, I don't know if she posts them on TikTok because I'm not on TikTok anymore, but I saw it on Instagram. So check that out. So maybe you might want to rethink that claim before you go barking up Nikita's door. Love her. Check her out. No, not. I take this very seriously. Okay. Setting powder. Built-in shine control. Isn't that most powders, everyone? Isn't that, I don't know. Sweat proof. That's a nice claim. I do feel like the Urban Decay ones that look like they're Tower 28 branded also have that claim. And they came out first. Right. And then, okay, I'm looking at the range. This looks just like every other blush range. What are you offering me, babies? Babies, what are you offering me? I don't see a lot. You're a problem. What's your name? Oh, I see it right here. Long Beach Iced Tea. Great name. Oh, it's another Long Island. It's a Long Beach. I got it twisted up so you don't have a y'all ball in you. So you're described as an earthy, rosy pink. Right. How do you look to the mirror? Because, as to quote one Elizabeth Edwards, look how orange you fucking look, girl.
Okay, now, Miss Alyssa. Now you're not joking, bitch.
Okay, Dad. We're gonna get these ones out of here. They're getting really aggressive. You may all leave. Please. Stop! If I do the number for 911, I would call it. Say we have a cigarette. I can use a cigarette.
Hey, Molly, if you could head down to the corner store and get some Virginia Slims. Menthol, please. Thank you. If there's an extra long option, I would like that one. Thank you. Yeah, before you head out, can you send in the next interviewee? Great. Thank you so much, doll.
Oh. So, okay, to have it beat. Hello? Hey. Hi. I think you're familiar. You've done API before, which was interesting, but you did that after I was very mean to you. Who knows? Maybe it will happen again. I'm not Dan. I'm not asking for it, no. Because I'm really not sure about you. But before we start, girl, what's going on with your wigs? You don't have you don't have anyone who can help you with those wigs? I think when people start wearing wigs and they don't know how to wear wigs and they don't have a friend to help them wear wigs, it says a lot about them as a person. So, Dan, you don't know. Oh, Dan, we go way back. Don't correct me. Izzy. We don't respect her with her real name because she hadn't respected us in a long time. Okay. I'm very curious for what you have in store for us. Send in the It's not looking good, Izzy. It's not looking good. Hey, oh wow, yeah, so we're taking up a lot. Ew, they're taking up a lot of space. There's a lot of you in here now. I do like you. There's some familiar faces here, Izzy. I see that the lip locks made it, as well as the balms. Do the balms still have the peepees on it? Do you still have the little bitty peepees? Oh. Sad. Did you have to, clean up your brand a little bit to be put into Sephora, Izzy? It's really interesting. So you've lost everything that was interesting about your brand, Izzy. Blush and highlight duo. I mean, I feel like you're familiar with my work enough. You know that I don't love duos. Yeah, no. And you call a lot of colors clear in that range. I was just, I took a peek, whatever you launched. Yeah, no, I'm a little bit behind. Yeah, I know Critical SASS is supposed to be commenting on new makeup releases, and it's not really about that anymore. It's really about a need to diversify my craft while still making it relevant to my audience because they're more interested in makeup, but I can push myself in the limits of what I'm capable of doing as a creator. Yeah, that's why I'm talking about your launch at Sephora now. Also the blush colors, girl. What's going on with them? No, I'm listening to some of the notes I took about your rebrand. Yeah. So I see some lip liners, but hi, nice to meet you. You look a little normal with a pencil. I appreciate that. I do appreciate that about you. I do prefer pencil, but you just don't look like. Look around. Izzy, have you noticed? I do prefer a sharp and full lip liner, so much appreciated, but we can find silver paint to put on the pencil because everything else is very metallic, and those are very much not Izzy. Okay. Sculpting stick. Oh, that's you. Interesting. You don't look like contours. There's a lot of you though. That's interesting. Contours. Kind of like a multi-use situation. Got it. Which one would you choose for me? Izzy? Which one of those? Because I did boot scoot around. Actually, you know what? I'll pull it up so we can read them together. We'll read the descriptions together. contour stick with ceramides. Love it. Love contours with ceramide. Anyway, I'll take it at this point, right? Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's a pretty vast range. We have beach, light undertones. What does that mean? With neutral undertones. Can depth be an undertone? I'm waiting. Izzy. You tell me, girl. I didn't write that. I didn't write that. Maybe you didn't write that either. Maybe you're not hiring the right people. Okay, and then when I zoom in on that looks orange. And then we have birch. Birch, light undertones. You get light undertones with warm undertones. Except whenever I pull up all the swatches that you did, that looks more cool toned than beach. But you said it's warmer. Maybe it's a little more red. I don't know. Maybe on the skin. And then we have oak, which, what do you describe oak as? I'm sorry, willow. Willow's next. Willow is light undertones. Again, Izzy, what do we mean with cool undertone? So in theory, this one should be the contour for me, except it looks orange as well. Actually, the one that looks the best for me would be the shade Rosewood. It looks like the most gray contoury. But whenever I read that one, it says for medium skin tones with cool undertones, which is great. That one's the only one so far that I think makes sense as a contour for anyone. For the light shades, you were calling it light undertones. But for these medium shades, medium skin tones. Okay, it seems like you figured it out, but maybe you need to go back and tell Sephora to the light undertones is weird. That's weird. Also, I don't really understand anything about this. Do you guys do any PR? Have you done any influencer outreach? Have you done any makeup? Or did you reach out to any other makeup artists to show how to use your stuff? You over there, we have a lot to talk about with you. Color correcting skin tint. Oh boy, I see purple, I see green. Skin tint seems weird. Now, I know color correctors, and I know what it's used for, and I would assume that the green one would be for me. I would assume that one's for me, Izzy. I want my skin tint to be skin colored, so that's confusing. Why are they glittery? And so I did some digging on the reviews on Sephora. It's a glass bottle with a silicone nozzle, and it looks really hard to open and use. And if a glass bottle for a product, how are we squeezing out all the products? This is a pump. It's a glass bottle. So explain that to me. You can't, because you don't really have any of it. You just said, let me make something weird shaped and the most inconvenient I could possibly make it. And people with dexterity issues, fuck those people, right? The system is bad. The system is bad. I'm feeling you breaking the fourth wall here. Look at the reviews on Sephora of this product. It is wild. This is a wild product, and it looks bad on people, but also just the packaging is asinine. Okay, color corrector with caffeine. Okay, there's a ClickUp situation. Hate that. I mean, it is it's like the most annoying system. But this little wand applicator would be great. I'm also seeing glitter. Glitter here. I'm also read about it in the reviews of this. So I don't really look like color correctors. It looks like you made 6 concealers and then you were like, I don't feel like expanding the range of concealers very far, so I'm just going to rebrand them to color correctors. But none of these look like color correctors. Those look like color correctors. The pink and the purple one, and maybe some of the deeper ones. I'm not really well versed in color correcting, but there's a lot of stuff happening over in this one that looks like color correcting. But the concealers, but it's like pink and orange and green, especially if you're gonna use that under the eyes, probably things that you would want to cancel out, purple and bruisey colors. So there's 2 primers, the mascara. I think that you really lost the plot, Izzy. It really does. I feel like you really wanted to run an exciting brand and you dropped the ball and you really haven't been able to figure out how to pick it back up. And that's really unfortunate. And it does seem like a lot of the products that we have in the room with everything now are really confusing to use. You probably know how one could use them, but the average person who's shopping at Sephora and the average consumer is not going to know how to interact with these products. And that just makes you really unappealing. And I've basically heard nothing about your brand after it's been put into Sephora. So you watered down your brand, got rid of the PP on the lip balms, all for what? And at what cost? Girl, you're a poser girl. You're a poser girl, and you'll do anything for $1. It seems that's just like how this is how it's looking in this room with us. So maybe you should have considered sending out some PR to some influencers and also providing education to those influencers so there could be a little bit of a trickle-down effect. So maybe some of these products are really beautiful and we just like don't understand how to use them, but we just will also never know because I would say that your brand showed up. However, it's not like there's anything fun and exciting waiting on the other side because this is what you're presenting at Sephora and it's a watered down vision of your first vision. And yeah, and I don't know, perhaps you were onto something whenever you were first launching the brand before you went into Sephora where you wanted to do like seasonal releases. Maybe you were onto something. Maybe you weren't meant to make a core line because the work speaks for itself. I think we both know, Izzy, that there's not a place for you. I still have Industrial One, and I still have the metal lip black, which you did send me in PR. I'm gonna pan it. I'm about to pan it. I'm almost done with it. So you are capable. You just choose not to. Thank you so much for your time. Here you go. All right. Who the fuck are Molly?
Who is this? Mo.
Don't sit down. Diane. Diane. Oh, Diane. Looks like an imposter. Who are you? Please. I'll do anything to bring the other one. Who are you? Who are you? She's gone, isn't she? She's gone. She's dead. She didn't have to be, though. She didn't have to be. Streamline lightweights. Give me here. Streamline line sweet. Give me here. Rejuvenating. It's good to leave red skin. Your complexion is perfectly primed for makeup, yet radiant enough to wear none at all. And what was wrong with the original formula? What do you add? Glitter? Yeah, no. I know about Augustinus Bader. And the TCF8 and the fucking shit that I've been paying out the wazoo for the last 3 years. I know. I'm perfectly fine and we did not have to do this. I did not need more shimmer. I did not need pink. I barely needed gold. I just did the fucking formula. And you have walked in to this office making a mockery of me. To be this. You didn't need to be doing. This is a message to Victoria. The real Victoria. Why? Why have you done this to me? I have been a shooting her. Now, for a very long time, and this is the first time that I have been reformulated on that one of my favorite products has been taken away. Never to be seen again. Fuck you. Dan, I can't. No, Dan. What's going on here is just absolutely simply preposterous. No, I cannot continue to interview her. No, and I literally, and due to whole use remember that brother. I can't, I did not know that I was going to have to board But then I'm like, Ira, tonight, Dad, please cut. Jessica, cut the camera. Jessica, please cut the camera.